Let's talk about Instagram, because that's a very popular social network right now. I post a lot of photos on Instagram. That's where a lot of the people who come on my tours wind up posting their tour photos. So obviously you can go around the National Mall. You can get the photos of the monuments, the Capitol, all that stuff. But what are some of your favorite Instagram spots that might be a little off the beaten path or a little different? Something that you can say, I came to Washington, D.C. and I did something other than all the standard tourist stuff.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if tourists typically know about this spot, but I really like the Exorcist Stairs in Georgetown. And basically, if you're just walking by, you might not realize what they are. It's a very long set of stairs and very, very steep and a little bit intimidating looking. You'll see a lot of runners running up and down those for a workout. But the Exorcist Stairs were actually featured in the movie The Exorcist, and that's where Father Damien tumbles down the stairs to his death. And the movie The Exorcist was actually filmed in the house at the top of the stairs. So it's sort of a cool spot, and you can get a great photo of yourself like on these creepy looking stairs, and then you can talk about the story in your caption. And it's definitely impressive for people that haven't been here. So I like that spot. Another cool Instagram spot that I like is Gravelly Point, which is a park right by Reagan Airport, and you can actually watch the planes take off and get cool photos with, the planes literally flying behind you, and kind of a unique area.
Yeah, if you're an airline or an airplane enthusiast, that spot is heaven. I mean, you can watch, depending on which way the wind is blowing, obviously, either the plane's landing right above your head or taking off right above your head. And I've never really seen any place else like that. In my own travels, I'm sure somewhere in the world there's an airport like that, but definitely very, very unique. Mm-hmm. Anywhere else that you like to go?
And I like going to Roosevelt Island, which is sort of the island across from Georgetown, and you're going to have to access that from the Virginia side, I believe.
Yeah, and just for people who don't know, this is Teddy Roosevelt.
Yes.
His cousin, Franklin Roosevelt, has a memorial on the National Mall that is included in my Monuments tour and a lot of the other tours. But Roosevelt Island is a monument for Teddy, and that's technically in Washington, D.C., but the only access point is from Virginia, so it's a little bit tricky to get to, but...
Right. So if you have a car, it's no problem, but you could also just take a very, very short Uber ride over there. And there's trails that go on the island. It makes you feel like you're kind of in this, like, isolated forest oasis in the middle of the city. And if you walk towards the water, you can actually see the entire city from, Roosevelt Island, and you're going to get pretty cool shots from over there as well. So that's another photo-worthy place.
Hey, thanks for listening to this podcast highlight. This is just a small piece of the entire episode. So if you want to hear the whole thing, you can search for Trip Hacks DC in your favorite podcast app. Or head on over to triphacksdc.com/podcast. If you like getting these clips, make sure to subscribe to this channel by clicking or tapping on the Trip Hacks DC logo, which is popping up right now at the bottom of the screen. If you want to watch another clip, go ahead and click or tap up here. Or for Washington, D.C. tips and hacks videos from the main channel, go ahead and click or tap right down here. Enjoy your trip!